Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are ready for our Wednesday night stream here. It is Wednesday, right? Little Phantom Doctrine going on here, and we're going to see if we can be successful spies once again, like we were last time. Pepper, nice to see you in here bright and early. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Nightmare, if they were wise, they just don't know who they're dealing with yet. So I think the wisdom will come with further successes today. No, Pepper, it's Wednesday. Unless you're in some weird part of the world where it somehow can still be Tuesday. I don't think there's a part of the world, the lost world, where it's still Tuesday. I don't know. Yeah, yesterday was Tuesday, Pepper, when you popped in. Yeah, on Mars. It feels like a Tuesday. Well, if it was Tuesday, we'd be having our loading screen or our starting soon screen for Baldur's Gate, but we did that yesterday. I think we'll have more opportunities for potential fights coming up on Baldur's Gate next time. We shall see. We had a really good one last time. I'm so happy it went our way, but I needed that on that scary fight. Getting down to one hit point, it's not the way to show your skill. It's more a way to show your luck. But anyway, let's see if we can show our skill today on this one. We had a good round last time. We had a couple really good missions in a row, especially the big one knocking out the Beholder cell. Now there's more out there that we'll have to work on finding. There always are. In fact, I've had 2 cells active at once before, so it was nice to get rid of that one. I have a nice mint tea to enjoy the stream with myself tonight. So about from now, yeah, I got back I think from the vet about less than a half hour ago. So I was cutting it close, but nothing big. Took Fang in. He's always been a cat ever since we found him that's been dealing with various allergies, and he seems to have found another allergy to irritate his skin. So we're having that looked at. Excuse me. Yeah, did I say he's always been a cat? He's always been a cat dealing with allergies is what I meant to say. In fact, it's top of the hour, so let's get this thing switched over at least. In fact, I included a little quick photo of Fang today because he does this funny little thing with his tongue. He did it today, and I felt guilty after doing that, although he doesn't mind the vet. He's good with the vet. But anyway, there he is, sticking his tongue out at us, hoping we do well. That's it. That's his good luck tongue, I guess, that he's giving us there. Whoops, I went back to the wrong screen. One of these days I'll figure this out. I'm just happy that I can include stuff like that a lot easier. I can do it with the OBS, but I guarantee you it takes me a lot longer to figure it out on OBS. But anyway, here we go. As you can see, our danger, I was pleased, is in good shape. The one thing we do have to be aware of, if we go to our crew quarters down here, is... well, this doesn't really tell us what I want to know. Let's go here. So our IDs, everybody who's on that mission, we didn't have lone IDs, but we sure did pick up a lot of heat. So we got to be very aware of that with the upcoming missions and whatnot. We may need to, ideally, the only two that don't have any heat on them are the two over in North America right now. So we'll have to be careful. And what I'm going to do just because of that is I'm going to dip below 1,000, even though we very well likely will have to move soon. I'm thinking I will go ahead and we will gain that money now that we're at full income. And plus we'll be able to expand our forging operations. And I think now's the time to get everybody with a clean identity right now. And, oh, I didn't plan ahead. I knew I was going to do this, and I didn't plan ahead for Ranger with the new name. Anyone remember what? Yeah, and then there's Volta I'd like to get rid of. Hey, Patrick, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, totally reliable Volta. Printing out the money for us until I get uncomfortable enough with her presence that we release her into the wild and see what... see how we do without her. But what I'd like to do, but anyway, I can't remember. Anyone off the top of their heads remember any of some of the names we're coming up with? Since I'm not at my old location, the little sticky notes where I was keeping a lot of those names. No, that I do not have it in front of me. So if anyone wants a quick idea, because we've used some weird ones, Sneaky McSneak Face kind of names. I can't remember. I tell you what, rather than waste time on this one, we'll just do this one. We now have Jane Bond here, and I'll try to be better prepared next time when we got to rename our identities over here. But at least it's a spy name, at least. Yeah, I should be more prepared, but I not being in my regular recording space, I don't have my little stickies where I normally have them, where I keep my little notes and whatnot around this. I adorn the screen is what I do. Now, infirmary-wise, we only have, I think she's only out for like less than an hour at the most. So we'll have Octopus back very soon. And we're in good shape. And we're looking at expanding our forger operation. And I personally, there's so many things we could do. I'm actually going to save up for a crew expansion. Just so when things happen and we find out we have double agents in our midst, we have more flexibility with our teams to put folks out there. Plus, if I'm going to be expanding the forger operation, I want more agents. And I want to be able to, have more we just need more flexibility now that we're spreading out across the globe, and it'll only get worse as more areas. The globe keeps expanding. Our operations keep expanding. That's all I have to say. And then hideout-wise, I'm probably initially going to just save up for the 1,000, and eventually we'll, once I get the immediate needs out of the way, I'm thinking of making 4,000 our new base so we can get to a better low-danger location in the future. So there's the big picture. Now let's get out here. And let's get moving. In fact, what I'm going to do is send a team of 2 over here to London and just get this thing a-going. I will take myself, and I will take Canesta, I know we only need one. Okay, I'll just go do it myself. Let's go do it. I wanted 2 people over there. Well, what I'll do is we'll start the job, and then I'll have Canasta follow me over there. There we go. Now we could do it this way. Send Canasta. There we go. Now a pair of us will be over there. And then, of course, you know, with the map so quiet, things are going to start popping up all over the place. So the HMS Conqueror has arrived. The HMS Conqueror will have arrived home by now. The recovered enemy cargo will now be moved to a secret location, awaiting further processing. The enemy will attempt to recover the cargo as soon as possible. We must beat them to it, or we'll lose all trace of this conspiracy. Yeah, so let's get moving. Okay, we need another team over here in Bordeaux. This might be our first little trip. Yeah, we'll go Impaler and Codex on this one. Maybe our first trip into France. Have we even been to Paris or Geneva? But Geneva's not even, you know, have we been to Paris or have we been to Bordeaux before? Probably, knowing my memory. Okay, so Ranger finished the upgraded silencer, the new silencer type, and it does reduce a little bit of the damage on our SMGs that these will fit on. However, that noise suppression really can come in handy. So let's just continue. I don't need to build anything else just yet. And our informer gives us, oh, we got a new, oh, and that's the least useful for me because we do our own investigations. But I think this is the one where if you didn't like doing the analytics yourself, this is where you could put such a person, and it's Canasta. Yeah, it's the solve secret files faster. That's where you can let the game solve those files for you over time. And yeah, to me it's a waste the way I play it. You know, for those people that don't like doing the connect the pins, then, you know, using the analytics team is you know, they have it set up for everybody who has their own preference on how to do things. So anyway, okay, we got the mission going up here, and we'll see what the results are soon enough. Whoops. And we finished our Forger expansion, so I'm going to pause it real quick because I got to send another team over here. And fortunately, yeah, we'll send Ranger. I don't need her to work on anything. I'll send Ranger and Octopus out for the new job that popped up. And we got a new informant, and here we go.
Sounds like your buddy decided to call it quits.
Omikron? Unlikely. Kidnap, more like. We need to sniff around some more.
Uh-oh. So Omikron is nowhere to be found. We asked around his usual stomping grounds, but no one has seen him for at least 3 days. It's possible the enemy got here before us. So, oh my lord, I guess we need to sniff around all these places all of a sudden. So we better get a sniffing. So I'm going to send, and I have only a single agent here. I'll have to debate on whether I want to use them. And I got to get us up to 4,000, so I'm not going to spend a thing. I'm going to do my darndest not to spend any of our funds until I get up to 4,000 so I can increase our agent limit. That's my next goal that I would like to accomplish right now. Because, I mean, look, we need more agents. If there's ever an indicator that we need more agents, it is in front of us right now. So I think I'll send the Bordeaux team down to Tripoli. This team, after they get to Riga, will help us out, and, well, Canasta and myself will start going around the islands here and then head over to the mainland and see what we can find. Okay, doesn't look like we found anything in Glasgow. Yeah, so we're all flying around. So now we need to get over here and check out Dublin. One of our... No, I don't want to... Yeah, we want to send agents. Here we go. It was a slightly different pop-up design than the other one on that one. So let's... yeah, let's just keep it going. So our agent snooped around and managed to locate Omikron. He is being detained in Dublin. We should launch an operation to break him out and go after the Conqueror cargo. So that looks like it is going to be our next story mission here. So let's pause and take a look at the map. So we got our mission here, and it looks like, yeah, this is a story mission, so we're good with the timer. So what we'll do is, since we're on site right now, we'll just do the tactical recon. Deadpan and Canasta. And that is one of my specialties, is the recon job. So let's do a good one, Mr. Deadpan, alias Zigzag. And once these... Okay, so our other locations we had to get to are... We just had 4 locations. It could have randomly been on any of those. So we're back under control again. And we got another informant over here. So we got to keep our eyes open for some more points of interest to pop up. And we're almost... Okay. We got this thing going. Let's take a look at how many we get to take out on this particular assault, so we can make a good decision if we do it now or wait just a moment. Now I'm a little bit... Part of me says... maybe we should wait a tiny bit for our heat to drop down. This is another big old 6-person mission again. Holy smokers. Before I think about this, let's go back in here and just take a look at what our heat looks like. Yeah, so just the simple process of doing this mission is going to blow 6 IDs right off the bat. Now I can bring Ranger and Sapphire, substitute those 2 in, just so we then only have 4 individuals who will have their cover blown after this mission. So I got to remember, Sapphire and Ranger need to go out, not Volta, of course. And we'll... Oh, wait, no, wait, I only have 1 spare because he's in the US. Doesn't it tell me where he is here? Oh, because I'm in the Forger place. So, Sapphire's in Denver, yeah, and Grimoire's in Denver. So I only have Ranger. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of blown covers after this mission. So I'm a little uncomfortable about not taking a break. But, okay, so I did not add agents, but I'll be able to afford new identities, at least a fair amount of new identities with this kind of... Oh, yeah, I could have. I could. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe you're right, because I should have done that right away. We can put another agent over here. And Ranger, you're right there. Aren't you? Oh, you're away. So I sent Ranger. So Corona's there. Corona's the one I left back. Okay, so let's put Corona in there. Oh, much nicer. So maybe I'll wait just like, 7 times 6. 3. Yeah, let's just get a little more of a buffer, so once I have to redo the IDs, I'll still have at least 1,000 available, just in case things go cockeyed on this upcoming mission. So too many, something may pop up, but at least we know the story mission won't go away. But Yeah, I want a little more cash before we go in, because we're going to have a bunch of blown identities having these missions so close back to back. So we're going to wait just, yeah, 42. Thank you for the math. You know, it's been a long day. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, okay. 6 times 6 and 6 times 7. 36 to 42. You know, the math works. My brain is like an old-fashioned abacus, although people can do use an abacus very well. So they're much quicker than my brain. So that's not a good that's not a good comparison. So yeah, I think we'll just hold steady for a little bit longer just to get this a little bit higher, say around 5,200, and then as long as other distractions have not popped up in the meantime from there, we'll make it a go. I think that's the best way to do it. Just in case, because you know, sometimes things go south, and we're getting up to 52 quick. We'll make a lot of money per hour in this neighborhood. Okay, so I think the game is trying to tell us, by having no points of interest pop up right now, the game is trying to tell us, do the mission. Okay? We'll do the mission. And the game has learned that did not put Volta in here. Unless, maybe that, is Volta okay as a spotter? I don't even know who that spotter is right now. I don't think, yeah, that's not Volta. Okay. Was just curious. So we're good here. Let's see. We have distracts available. Canasta's the one I want to go out just because she has high health to take people out. Uh-oh, guess what? We just lost power and I am now on back power. So the beeping you hear in the background is the battery backup. So oh man, if this goes on too long to drain all my batteries, we will have a problem. And so if things go dead, please understand what is going on. In fact, my second monitor is on a different power source, so I no longer have access to that. Fortunately, my phone down here, I can still double check with any comments or conversation. I've learned to put backups after backups. Yeah, because we do have the internet on about battery power also. So who knows, whatever the glitch or the bump. And as far as the voice, I don't know, but there's a beeping in the background that you probably, I don't know if it's coming through or not. But that's what that is. If you hear it, that's my battery telling me the power's out and you are on backup battery power. So we had a scheduled outage this morning and it lasted about a half hour. So I don't know what's going on now. But we lost power. What do you know? So hang it. You know, we're gonna give this a go. We're gonna hang in there as long as we can. Sorry about the annoying beep in the background. But I'm gonna be. I think we're gonna think positive that they will resolve this thing. Now, do I want? You know, I have. Yeah, I want. I'll be in disguise also. I have a silencer. Let's find out if we can. I don't think she has pistol capabilities. No, she does not. So, you know, I do have a silencer for her too. So our interior agents in disguise, because we just built the rimfire, so we have one available. And let me know if that beeping ends up getting too annoying. I guess, you know, well, deal with it. What can I say? Isn't life fun? All the curveballs it throws at us. So anyway, we got a couple silenced weapons on this in the interior too. If we're going to have options, along with now let's go find out if we have some equipment we can add here. And I do have something we can add here. And everybody else that's not disguised has potentially appropriate equipment all around. So I think we're in pretty good shape to get out here. Medkits on 4 out of 6 of us. And I think we can do this. So let's get out here and hope we don't crash before... hope we don't lose power before it's too late. But well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. And I'm hearing voices outside right now. People discussing the power outage outside right now. There's a little bit of light left in the sky, but not much. So this is a rescue Omikron and evacuate with Omikron. So he would be an invaluable source of information on the activities of the SIS. The conspiracy was well aware of that and decided to kidnap him for their own purposes. Today, we're getting them back. All right. We have a deployment phase. Let's go see what our options are. We have two big options, and he's being held way over here in some shipping containers is what it looks like. So I guess if I had preferences on in a train yard kind of a thing, I guess if I was going to use cameras, because it's really all about escaping with him. So if I was to get my spotter place, I guess on the west side would be the best thing we could do, and go from there, because at least we have vision down that alley that we'll have to go down. Oops. Okay, sorry for minor disruption here, everybody. I have no sound in my headphones right now, so I got to figure this one out. All right, so I had a little help trying to adjust power sources to hopefully make us last a little longer, and it lost the sound in my ears. I would like to confirm that you all have sound on your end. That would put my mind at ease, that's for sure. So I'll wait for a response. Hopefully I'm still live as far as YouTube is concerned. Yeah, my screen shows that we're live. The only thing I can't tell is if we have sound on the game. So if you all let me know if you're hearing me just fine, then I've just extended the life of my battery power. Okay, good. I can play without having the game sound coming through. I don't think that's a problem. So let's take a look at who we got here. In fact, I can take these things. my ears are free. I can hear myself now. So Deadpan and Canasta. Let's go see where we've started. So we're near some cameras over here. Unfortunately, we don't know for sure where the agents are going to be on this one. And let me kind of zoom out. And I got, we're real close to Omikron. Holy smokes. We are real close to him. What I would like to do, though, is all my support is way over here. So the first thing I want to do, no, I don't want to breach. So I guess I will not have evacuation points showing. So given that we have some issues here on this map, now wait. My support can get pretty dang close. There's not restricted zones till we get over to where we are on the map. There's not a lot of restricted zones around here. Oh wait, here's a restricted zone. So we would be able to get our support pretty dang close. And then with that in mind, though, with the cameras that are around, I do believe I think my first order of business, because I don't want, because remember, there's an agent that can expose us and see us really quickly here. And we also, if we can manage to pull it off, we have 7 pieces of loot and 6 classified documents that we could pick up on this thing. Oh, baby. We have a gold mine here. And this person's looking out this way. So we can go, I'm going to go right over here to this. Well, you know what? Let me. Whoops! I just had some weird. This is the game on my end doing some weird things right now. So the frame rate issues are happening on my end. So I'm a little concerned on what's going on. Wow. So I've drastically lost my frame rates here. And I need to troubleshoot because it's not going to be. I'm trying to tab through. Yeah, my frame rates have dropped, have plummeted. So hang in there. I'm going to go check my internet, because that's on battery backup also, and just make sure there's not an issue over there too. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry to keep you all waiting. Due to the power outage, and basically the laptop itself was on battery power, and it just can't keep up with the frame rate. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to save the game at this point, because by plugging, I just switched the computer to the power source, and it's just not going to, with that much draining the battery backups that I have, it just won't last long enough. So, well, real world stuff got in the way, and we have lost our power. And it's not just this, it's the just nearby area. Everybody's out of power. We've confirmed that too. So, I'm just going to have to call it tonight, and we're going to have this really short session. And what we'll have to do is pick this up on our next live stream, and we will have a fun little battle coming up on our next live stream, but we'll have to pick it up next time. So sorry about that. These things do happen, as I see you said, Nightmare. The good news is a regular episode. Oh, and there it goes. It's starting to lose my power. I'll say goodbye now to everybody before it totally disappears. And I'll have some recordings coming up in a day or two, depending on editing. So things will get flowing here again. And sorry about the mishap. And we'll see y'all next time. Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Somewhere in this dark, dark world. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much, guys.